Chief Electoral Officer CEO OBD R Tiwari mentah kasngi maar urap pentip bakas Special Intensive Revision SIR ajak kendria jangka electoral roll ha Meghalaya kalapoi syakawipat kejingjap kaba krau dakaba khandai phui pun khatnyo pasan ki enumeration form ayo ban samlut ya baro syakajala kani peni kajingtai stom jangka bor election ba kajingwan shimbentah jangka pat ba no tap board
to Special Intensive Revision SIR 2006 in Meghalaya as on 21st July 2026. Meghalaya has achieved another major milestone in SIR by distribution of 98.17% of enumeration form across the state, reflecting the continued commitment of the election machinery and enthusiastic participation of the electors. As on today, out of total 23,49,645 electors, total 23,605,85 enumeration forms have been distributed, achieving 98.17% coverage. Simultaneously, 14,07,446 enumeration form already been digitized, accounting 62.15% of the total electorate, marking significant progress in the digitization process. So, some districts like West Jaintia Hill, Southwest Khasi Hill and Southwest Garo Hill achieved 100% distribution, East Garo Hill 99.9% and Ribhoi 99.8%. So, in the digitization also, West Khasi Hill digitized 79.86%, Southwest Khasi Hill 78.5%, East Jaintia Hill 75.4%, followed by West Garo Hill 74.03% and Southwest Garo Hill 73.81%. As on 21st July, out of total 53,908 electors constituting 2.29% of total electorate in the state have been identified under the absentee, shifted, diseased and duplicate ASDD categories. Of these, 5,795 electors have been identified as absent, 13,379 as shifted, 32,382 as diseased, and 2,029 as duplicate, while 323 electors refused to accept the enumeration form. These cases will be dealt with in accordance with the provision of registration of the elector rule 1960 after following the prescribed verification process and providing due opportunity to the concerned electors wherever applicable before any decision is taken regarding the electoral rule. The Office of CEO Meghalaya reiterates that electors who do not submit their duly filled enumeration forms within the prescribed timeline will not have their names included in the draft electoral roll scheduled to be published on the 5th of August 2026. And all the eligible electors are therefore advised to ensure that their enumeration forms are submitted to their respective booth level officers or through online mode by downloading the ECI Net app or visit the website http://voter.eci.gov in well before the deadline, which is 29th of July, to facilitate their inclusion in the draft electoral roll. To ensure effective implementation and timely completion of the SIR, the CEO Meghalaya has been conducting weekly video conferences with the district election officers, EROs and AEROs, and we are doing monitoring in the fields also. These review meetings focus on the monitoring progress of house to house distribution, collection of the enumeration form, digitization of enumeration form, other SIR related activities, including facilitating the smooth functioning digitization and all other requisite process during this entire exercise. The district election machineries have been directed to closely supervise the work of BLOs through the supervisors, AERO, EROs, and the DCs. So DCs are also making along with their teams to the field visit and getting in touch with the people on the ground through the electors and to know the first-hand information and address the concern and issues raised by them. So, and all the activities we are committed and well prepared to complete smoothly within the prescribed timeline by the Election Commission of India. On this 21st July 2026, we had a meeting with the representatives of the recognized political parties and state political party to review the progress. And we have briefed all the entire process and the progress and everything in respect to SIR process is concerned. So we highly appreciated their initiative for appointing the booth level agents, and as on today there are 892 booth level agents are working across the state along with the BLOs and on the ground. So BLAs are expected to play a vital role in assisting the electors, verifying the electoral roll details and ensuring greater transparency and accuracy in the SIR process. So need to continue extending their cooperation for the timely and successful completion of the SIR exercise. So the entire election machinery in the state are dedicated to complete this exercise along with the district election officers, EROs, AEROs, BLOs, BLO supervisors, and all the officials associated with the SIR process, the ground level enumerator, DEOs, and all the people who are assisting, and as well as the volunteer organizations also who are assisting the BLOs in their house to house and enumeration form exercise. So, who electors who have not yet received or submitted their enumeration form, I would like to very humbly request to all the electors to cooperate with the booth level officers during their house to house visit process, to submit their filled enumeration form well before the deadline, so BLO can collect the filled enumeration form and digitize and upload through the BLO app, so all the data would get recorded and uploaded, so no eligible person's name should be disappear, and no ineligible person's name to be included, which will be later on. So in this enumeration phase, we are fully committed, we are getting the support, but moreover we would like to request from through the media and appeal to all the electors who already not at their present address, but wherever they are, if they can be accessed, they can approach, they can visit this ECI portal and go through the this ECI net app, which is very helpful to download in their mobiles, and all the electors enumeration form it already there. So if someone who is outside of the state not being present at the time of BLO's visit, somehow they could not be traced, or some are residing on the rent and they shifted their address, those kind of all the people whom the BLO could not trace on their previous address, we would like to appeal and request to all such electors to fill their enumeration form, so to complete this exercise fairly and correctly, so no one should get their name disappeared, whoever is eligible. So entire and doing entire exercise, and we are thankful to all the media person also for their all kind of support and all the help extended from the end of the media. So it is become very helpful in achieving and doing such progress in the SIR process in the state, and we are very hopeful that the entire process will be done very smoothly. So far the complaints are concerned, we have not received any such complaints, and any calls in respect to the book your call to BLO which is coming, that is also been addressed in time, except in few cases where it taking little bit more time than the prescribed timeline. That is also been trying, our election official are trying to address well within the timeline and to be in touch with the electors. So all needful things. So far the complaints concerned, we are not receiving any complaints, so we are very much satisfied, and all the support from all in we are getting in the state.